Hello and welcome, new hire trainees. My name is Sean Little. I'm an account manager with the new hire team. And in today's video, we're going to learn about how to edit an existing job or employment application. In our last video, we went over how to log into the new hire system and how to create our first job. So if you've already done that, then great. If you haven't and you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, go back and see our last video on how to create your first application. In this video, we'll learn how to edit them. So I'll just jump right into things here. There are a couple places where you can edit an application in New Hire, just like there are a couple places where you can create an application. But here on the left side of your screen, you'll see in the Manage column, there's an Edit an Existing Employment Application button, and that's a great place to find your jobs and edit them in a big list like this. So I just hit that drop-down menu and selected View All Jobs, and you can see I have 2 accounts with jobs in them. I have all my job IDs here, and that's a great way to communicate which job you're talking about when talking with the new hire team. And in any case, I can see the job titles, the day I created them, whether they're available for applying, whether they're displayed on my careers page. That's this new-hire.com/job board. And then your company name. So you should have a careers page like this. You can see I have a few that are displayed on that careers page, and those are shown here in the job board display. Also, if there is an active ad campaign, because this is a sample account, none of my ad campaigns are active, but that's a good place to see that, and whether or not you've archived them. But the main thing is how to edit a job here. So you're going to want to click the job that you're looking for and hit edit, and we're going to learn how to edit the name, the description, the location, and finally the custom questions that we've created for each of our job titles here. So the first place that we can change something is the job name here, and as I've mentioned in the past, you want to make sure that your job title is specific and also includes information about the industry that you're in. In particular, you're going to want your sales jobs to have the word sales in them, your customer service jobs to have the word customer service in them. Any fancy names you can save for your internal job description, but when we're using advertising online, we want to make sure that they're as searchable as possible. So I've just edited that job name to include inside in my inside sales rep role, and you can see that my pre-employment application has been updated with the new job name. So that's the easiest place to do that. I can also edit the job description from here. I can make some easy edits to the formatting of the job description. I would like to bold the company name and also the job title that I'm working with. Make sure that I have the right job title written in to the advertisement. So you can make edits to your advertisement here, and anything that you edit will be updated on any job board that's integrated with New Hire. So the Indeeds, the ZipRecruiters, those types of job boards, it will automatically update based on what you put in this box here. So I just hit update job description, and if I want to view or return to editing that job description, I can see that there and see what I've updated, how the new landing page looks. Editing a job location is just as simple. Obviously, it's the third one down here. Just as a reminder, the job location that you select in New Hire is where we will advertise. So if you find that you have candidates applying to your positions from out of state, it either means that your job is advertised in that state, or perhaps someone is moving. We only advertise positions based on what's entered into this job location section. So folks who are applying to jobs in Chicago are looking for jobs in Chicago and ought to be contacted. It's possible that they're moving and they don't need your help. So I'm just going to keep this as is, Chicago, Illinois, hit submit, and again I can view, edit, and do a few other things to my application here. The final piece of editing that I want to show you is our custom questions section. So there are a few standard questions that we choose to include or not include. A lot of folks still like to add references and previous work history to that application. Those are pretty easy to turn on and off, so I can select a few things that I'd like to keep, select a few things that I'd not like to keep, and hit next. And then here is where things get pretty important. So if the database of this job, if the landing page that we created already had applicants in it, I would not be able to edit these questionnaires. And the reason for that is pretty simple. If folks have already answered questions that you created and we changed them on the fly, then it messes with the data inside of New Hire, it messes with the data as part of our hiring process, and we don't want to be comparing apples to oranges. We don't want to see someone's answer to a different question included in our data set. So if you find that you need to make some edits to the customized questions, but you've already got some applicants in your database, please just go ahead and clone the employment application that you're working on. You can go to our video on how to clone an application to learn how to do that. And once you've cloned it, you can make those edits to the question. You'll just want to re-advertise and go from there. If you find that it's a very simple spelling mistake or something very easy, feel free to give us a call and we might be able to make that change for you. But again, any adding or subtracting of questions is going to be necessary to create a brand new job ID and landing page for that change. But if there are not candidates in the system quite yet and you find that you want to make some changes before advertising, you can come to our custom questions section here, hit clear, or maybe change the style of question that you're asking, whether it be a checkbox or a radio button. You can add up to 12 questions. Any more than 12 and we find that candidates stop applying. Folks get annoyed by the amount of questions that are being asked of them and they go and find a different job online. So we try to keep the applications relatively short and sweet, easy to fill out, not too many long memo answer questions, several multiple choice and checkbox questions with a few memo answers or longer answer questions. And by leaving it at that, it creates a great candidate experience during the application process. They'll land on your page, be able to see what they want to see very quickly in terms of what's in it for them, and go to the bottom of the page and apply within about 10 to 15 minutes. It shouldn't take very long at all. Candidates like to be able to show what they know, and they'll be able to submit their application from there. So that's been editing job name, description, location, and questions. We'll do some more editing of our jobs later on in other videos, but if you have questions about what you've seen here, feel free to give us a call, 877-923-0054, or stay tuned for our other videos on how to edit auto emails, how to clone applications, how to upload a job to your careers page, and how to edit application availability or move jobs between accounts. Again, I've been Sean Little, an account manager at the New Hire team. Thanks, and as always, happy hiring.